So Dominica.
Whoa.
It looks like Dominica, but it's actually Dominica, what I found out today. And that's where we're going. We're getting right into it. I know it's been a little while, but hey, straight off the bat, Dominica, here's where we're going.
I'm excited.
She sounds hot.
She does.
I think she is hot, and I think as far as countries go, this might be the hottest country. Not temperature-wise, but just what it's got going for it.
All right. All right.
So the slogan for this place is "Tall is her body." That's like their, I don't know where it comes from, but that's basically
Tall as your body?
Tall is her body,
Oh,
referring
tall
to
as her body.
Dominica.
Okay.
So not to be confused with Dominican Republic. It's kind of close, but not super close as far as there's other countries that are closer to Dominican Republic, but Dominica, it's an island. It's on its own in the Caribbean, kind of a small little island. So yeah, we're back in the Caribbean. First time since episode 3, I think, when we went to St. Kitts and Nevis. So
Yeah.
if you've seen that episode, you'll definitely see some parallels because it's similar in a lot of ways, but yeah, let's get into it. So the capital's Roseau.
Okay.
It's like a French name, but they don't actually speak French here, so that kind of threw me off. The size is about 72,000
People?
people.
Okay.
People.
I don't know. Square kilometers.
Square feet.
Size
Yeah.
of Anna.
Yeah, 72,000 people. The size physically is 750 square kilometers, so about 250 square miles.
Oh, tiny.
So it's tiny.
Yeah.
Barely a country, if you ask me. But hey,
That's an insult, Jeff. You better calm down.
I mean, it's a small area, and it's in between 2 territories. So there's
Yeah, where is it? Sorry, yeah. I mean, we'll show this after, I'm sure, in a visual. But
yeah, we'll put up the graphic. But Martinique and Guadeloupe Islands, which are both, I think, French territories.
I would assume.
And it's kind of sandwiched in between. They don't speak French here, though, despite the proximity to the French islands and the French-sounding capital. They speak English, and a lot of people speak Creole. So,
Right.
kind of
Which
like a
is-
lot of places we've been, where
I mean, Creole is like French and
French, English, and like native African languages,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
in some way. But I think most of the people, or like most of the government and legislation and everything, everybody here speaks English. It was named Dominica after Sunday because that's when they found it. The
that makes
explorers,
sense. Okay.
which I guess is Latin for Sunday. So
Yeah, isn't in Spanish Domingo?
Yeah.
Domingo, yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of the summary of everything. Island in the Caribbean, near all the other islands, but this place is a little different than some of the other places. And I think a lot of us haven't heard of it just because they don't have a lot of tourism. So everybody who goes to St. Kitts and Nevis or St. Lucia or St. Vincent or St. whatever the other saints are.
Thompson? Is that one of Thomas?
St. Thomas?
St. Thomas.
That's a hot one.
Yeah. But yeah, nobody goes here, apparently. They don't do a good job of promoting their tourism here.
Is there a reason why people don't go there?
A little bit. So we'll get into that. And I think it's because of their physical geography.
More to come.
So it's really rugged here. So they have a lot of mountains. It's more mountainous, I guess, than other Caribbean islands.
Well, that makes it cool.
It's not a flat beach that you can just tan your dick on, you know? It's,
Dang it.
I mean, they have beaches here
Definitely
too.
not going there.
But well, hey, they have sun. I mean, you can actually go in the mountains and tan your
There
dick,
you
and it's
go.
actually closer to the sun.
But that's actually harder on it because it's less UV protection because you're higher up, you know.
Yeah.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
We're here for
All
a
right.
tan time. So yeah, I think that is one of the reasons. So there's a lot of dense forests, a lot of mountains. I guess per capita or whatever, has the most volcanoes for any country per its size. So there's 10 active volcanoes on this tiny island.
Damn.
That's
All right.
That's impressive.
There.
That's
Yeah.
probably a reason. Yeah.
So per capita, this place has a lot of volcanoes. Not necessarily. There's probably other countries that have, like I was gonna say, like Russia or something, like somewhere where it's like a big area that has a bunch of volcanoes. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe that was a bad one.
Maybe
but-
I get
Maybe
it.
when
I
we
get
get there,
what
we'll
you're
find out.
But because it's so small and they have 10 all right here, it's very concentrated with volcanoes. one of the things with these volcanoes, there's a lot of hot springs. There's a lot of thermal shit going on here. So they have Champagne Bay, which is
Like my bay.
it's a bay.
Speaking of
named after Champagne Shane. But basically they call it Champagne Bay because the water's warm, or it's in the ocean, but it feels like you're in like a hot spring.
does that
But
have
you're
something to
actually-
do with champagne?
It's because the bubbles come up from the water.
Water, energy.
Yeah, water, physics.
Thermal parity. I don't know. It's happening and it's a lot.
They also have a boiling lake. So it's a
Whoa.
lake that is constantly boiling. So unlike Champagne Bay, I don't think you want to go swimming in this boiling lake. 'Cause-
But you could probably cook some good food.
No,
Yeah.
you can cook your chicken in, what was it called? Thermal Bay?
I just put boiling lake. I don't think that's what it's actually called, but it's a boiling lake. But I don't know. Champagne Bay, that's actually named after somebody. Champagne Shane. Boiling Lake, it's not named after boiling roiling. It just happens to be a boiling lake. But I guess there's only 2 in the world.
Oh, really?
And this is one of them, where the water is so hot that it boils. I didn't actually investigate this. Maybe it's not boiling at maybe it's just bubbling.
What do you mean you didn't investigate this? You were supposed to be the only investigation into this island.
Hey, look. This one's gonna be a lean episode with the facts here. I usually do minimal research, but today I did real minimal research. All right, so we're gonna do a lot of guessing here and a lot of
We're sorry.
Fact checking
Dominica.
Yeah.
Dominica?
Dominica.
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 I'm never gonna get that right.
I think, but it's weird because I think they're called like Dominicans, but not like.
From Dominican
I think it's the
Republic.
same as the.
Why isn't it
people.
Dominicans?
Hey, again.
Research, dude.
If there's
Research.
any natives from there watching this, maybe you can give
Yeah.
us some insight.
If
in
you
the
have
comments.
any insight, tell us why. Because look, we're just guessing. Half
Or
the time
Jeff
we're-
could just
we're
look that
guessing.
shit up. That would be great.
Hey, Wikipedia only has so much. All right.
Even Encyclopedia Britannica has, limited resources. Country boys.
That's actually part of our strategy. We want to appear dumb. We actually know a lot of this.
We're
It's a
smarter
whole
than we
joke that
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah. That's,
We joke about
We
how
have
dumb we are,
multiple doctorates. And
so everybody who's
Library
watching
cards.
can correct us. Okay, and then one other thing, I just wrote this down. I don't know what it is, but they have something called the Valley of Disillusion,
okay.
which
I
sounds
feel
like
I've been in that for the last
a
20
video
years.
game level.
now, did you look this up?
I saw a picture of it, but I don't know why they call it that.
Oh, Jeff.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not looking at it. I feel like this might be our first episode where we come back,
Yeah.
6 months later, and we're like, we did the research. You know what the fuck we're talking about now.
Well, this is just some of the physical stuff, but look, it's an island. It's got volcanoes. It's got jungle. There's
Dissolution.
beaches.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
Dissolution, boiling lakes.
The whole point of this show, too. Hey, we're not here to educate you guys. We're here to see if the 4 of us would go there or not. That's the ultimate.
That's the main point of
That's the
this
main
show.
point of this show.
Okay.
Well, are we going to go there? Okay.
Fair.
So,
I feel like you misled the public there for a little while.
I mean, we want to at least give a little bit of facts.
Well, I
but-
feel like once the public starts supporting our traveling to these countries, then we can be more honest and straightforward. But they haven't paid for one trip.
Yeah.
Once the country boys go to Suriname or the Gambia, and
You're blowing the whole game, Jason.
Sorry.
It sounds like a treacherous island that I'm interested in. My interest is piqued.
I think you're interested just so you can go to Champagne Bay.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd
And
love to bathe.
Cook
in
some
champagne.
chicken.
Wants
with
to
the
tan
boiling
his
lake.
dick on the
Yeah,
mountains.
some spaghetti.
Oh. Cook everything.
So one of the things with it,
Spaghetti.
I don't know. I think boiling noodles.
That's not what I think of when I think about the Caribbean islands.
Yeah, you're right.
We got spaghetti.
You know, when I got down to Dominica, I had the greatest spaghetti of my life.
and I boiled it myself. In the
In a lake.
You go boil
Perfect.
and then you go
Al
enjoy it
dente.
in Champagne Bay.
Yeah, doesn't sound too bad. So one of the things with this place, because it has a lot of unspoiled jungles, and I did see something where somebody said that if Columbus, if he was alive now and he pulled up there, it would still kind of look the same. It's very untouched, other than a few cities. Like there's the main city and then a couple other cities. But one thing about this place is they have a lot of wildlife and things that are kind of stuck here, native here. So there's this Cicero parrot, which is their national animal, and it's on their flag. That's how big this animal is to them. And it's only found there, but it's this kind of purple parrot. And as a result, they're the only country that has purple on their flag. There's one other, which is it's kind of a technicality. Nicaragua has a rainbow, so there's like a sliver of purple in their rainbow.
Indigo. I feel
But
like it's indigo. It's not purple.
it's just crazy that there's no other.
Roy G. Biv. I
Right,
see where
yeah.
you're going with
Yeah,
this.
it's on there, but it's
Let's be
not.
honest. There's no purple in Roy G. Biv.
But in their flag, they're the. We'll just say that
Trying to think of all the letters.
Roy G. Biv.
Red,
He is
orange,
silent.
yellow.
But it is crazy that there's no other country that has purple on their flag. Like, how does every other country? I don't know. There's only so many colors, and I feel like purple is the main one.
But we'll say historically, when the emperors of Rome wore purple because there was no way for the poor people to dye purple at that time. So when you wore purple, there was only like some urchin in the Mediterranean in one place that they could get the dye to make purple. So just to
point.
wear purple was like no one could get
Right,
that
royalty.
color cloth.
Yeah.
So I think the flag not having it, especially like it's a newer color, maybe. I don't know, like as far as a lot of people wearing it. So there was like a slogan and it said like, oh, to chase the throne is to chase purple, or like because you're like gonna be draped in a purple cloak and no one else has that. So
Yeah, I guess
Insightful.
that makes sense for like European countries, but you would think somewhere like Kiribati or some one of these random islands
Somewhere
that's
purple.
not as influent, like somewhere would have purple.
Sure.
Somebody,
yeah.
somewhere else in the world, somebody has to have purple, right? But nope, it's only them, and it's not even like their flag. It's just a part of a parrot on their flag. It got me thinking though, with flags, coat of arms. If you had to make your own coat of arms,
Oh,
No,
fuck
God.
yeah.
what are you putting on it? What's going on? And not like,
Purple.
oh, my family name. Here's the Walsh crest. What's the country boys coat of arms if we had to make one?
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, I mean, I like pizza.
A pizza, a cutter, a pizza slice,
Okay.
a cutter.
A pizza cutter.
That's more like
Yeah, because I
Or maybe
feel.
one of those ones that like rocks back and
Oh
forth.
yeah, because that could also be used like in open combat.
Yeah.
Like you know.
So yours is a pizza cutter, and
Pizza
then
cutter and gosh, I don't know. Would be like crossing it, right? You'd have to have like two things.
yeah, like a pizza cutter crossed with
maybe like a golf
a
club.
guitar,
Okay, guitar.
a champagne bottle.
Champagne bottle. I don't golf. It was a callback to Jeff's drum bag.
I have a drum bag, and it has all my stands, and I feel like back in the day, there'd always be a putter that was snuck in there somehow,
We
or
would sneak like a putter, yeah.
they'd put a putter in the
You would
bag.
actually throw it in there.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I was
Okay,
hanging
all
around
right.
and
So then
That's a good
I
little
go to
prank.
set up my drums, and there's
That's a good
there's
little
putter.
prank.
A putter could be cool. Putter and a pizza cutter. Why
A
not?
putter and pizza cutter.
That's mine.
All right.
What else you guys got?
Dude, I have no idea. I haven't thought about that in a long time. It's like one of those things like when you make like on, I think you could customize your shit on Winning 11.
Oh, like your
The
crest?
soccer game, like you could do that, and like there's like Age of Empires, you could probably do stuff like that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't thought about that stuff in years. Purple for one, I'm royalty.
Okay,
You're not kind
yeah.
of thing. You gotta throw that.
Sure.
On.
Okay,
Yeah, we
Nobody
want
else
some
has it.
purple.
Nobody has it.
Yeah, I feel like we go hard with purple.
Yeah.
I don't know what our complimenting color is.
Right. I don't know.
But
What else would I put on there? Like what kind of raccoon? I mean, for
why
me,
raccoon?
because my last name is Coon, and
Oh,
everybody.
right, yeah.
Where are the other coons? It's always been a thing with our family. So like raccoon, like it would have to
Okay.
be on there. It's not the most.
A purple raccoon on or let's just say a regular raccoon on a purple
Flag.
flag.
That'd
Yeah,
pretty
that'd be
rad.
Yeah, I'm standing at
I like
attention.
that.
You know, when I see that.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, okay. That's a good.
I have no idea what else. So, gotta make something badass.
I feel like you got to have a stripe in there or something. Every flag has some sort of accent or stripe.
Yeah. I don't know what else. Maybe like an orange. I would have an orange on there, or maybe an orange stripe represent Florida.
I mean,
Okay, orange and purple. That could.
Yeah, that's ugly.
could see
but
that.
Could work. That's
Okay,
fine.
oh no, those aren't comfortable.
Sounds like Nickelodeon colors right now. Like,
Yeah.
should have some
And just some
gack colored.
gack.
Exactly, some
That
gack.
slime.
It's just the raccoon's just throwing up slime.
No, the raccoon is getting slimed.
Yeah. Okay. I can.
And maybe the aggro crag in the background while we're getting at it.
Yeah.
But that was what the trophy was, right? Like you earned the aggro crag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was making sure I was thinking. of
What
that,
the country boys too? I think we're not alcoholics, but we like to go to countries that have alcohol. That's something that's like big factor in us wanting to go there, if it's like a Muslim country or not.
True.
We're nothing against it. We're just like, I don't know if we're gonna fly there.
Yeah.
But I think on our flag we need some kind of alcoholic bottle. I mean, we get the champagne bottle, but maybe like beer or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
I know that we're into chainmail coffers. If we could have one like a night with that on it, that'd be cool.
I think we brought up Jinkos several times on the show,
Yeah.
so maybe a night wearing Jinkos,
and
drinking
and
a beer,
a Big Johnson t-shirt.
and a big. There's got to be a Big Johnson T-shirt for sure.
Do we need to have Sunny D in there at all?
No.
Sunny D.
There's no Sunny D and there's no scuba diving. That's definitely what's
Purple
not.
Sunny D?
Yeah, there is.
Did they?
But it was called
I
purple
feel like
stuff.
there was like-
No, it was Sunny D's competitor, purple stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was from the
I thinking
commercial,
there
but
was-
yeah, Sunny D wouldn't dare make a purple beverage.
They're in the orange spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah, I think with mine, if for my personal flag, there was always this joke about I always told my mom if I was gonna get a tattoo, it'd be a cobra, like a snake holding a gun, but he has like a big muscle arm with a gun. But something like that was always like a running
Yeah,
joke
man,
of just like,
Like kind of like my shirt. I wanted to have like on my arm, I was gonna get a cobra with big ass muscle arms who is driving a car like this and like shifting it, and then, like
well, so the snake holding the gun didn't have to be a cobra. It was just
no, but
it was just like the idea is just a snake with a gun, just a badass like. Just because I don't know, just like the shittiest tattoo that I knew my mom would hate. So.
Right.
my coat of arms would have like the phoenix from the Trans Am hood.
That's
That would
pretty
be
dope.
on there. Like Rep Detroit, GM, Pontiac.
There you go,
My
yeah.
white trash side. A skull. I'd put a skull on there just to like whatever.
Yeah.
Phoenix have the skull? Or?
Maybe it'd be incorporated like those cool tattoos that have like a lot of stuff going on. And then Phoenix, a skull, a cobra. Yeah, a cobra, maybe with some like big arms.
Holding a flamethrower.
Yeah,
or-
something. A sword. No, like I feel like more like old school, like a
Flamethrower
morning
in one
star,
arm.
a morning
Oh,
star, and
okay.
a sword.
right.
And then the chainmail coffer on the cobra.
You really want that chainmail coffer.
I mean, if it's mithril,
Yeah. No, those are tight.
but
No
then-
helmet, just the chainmail.
I mean, do you need a helmet if you have chainmail?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
wasn't that the whole thing? Like you wore chainmail and then a helmet. Like,
Right,
who wore
right. It's like
chainmail
Under
without
Armour.
a helmet?
That's where actually Under Armour got the clothing company. Under Armour was from chainmail originally. But I don't know. I guess that's it.
When they started in 1530, the oldest sportswear company. Under Armour, back when knights used to work out in
14
chainmail. And
1422.
when did they switch? They're just like, you know what? People just stop working out in chainmail. We just need to get a.
Spandex.
An athletic.
Shit's too heavy, man. It's too heavy.
I guess we'll go with Nike and Adidas. And
It's not breathable.
all right, so I think we have our own flags, coat of arms, whatever we want to call it for our. This would be like, so let's just say, when Country Boys get our own island, this would be like our own district. So we have like the Raccoon District,
We're
the
talking like
Cobra
take some
District,
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
the
Champagne
District.
Where the museums would be there.
But then, so our national flag. So we already kind of talked about it.
Okay.
So, guy with Jinkos, Big Johnson T-shirt, and chainmail. He's got.
Not eating at Sbarro.
He's definitely got a mullet.
Wait, did the Sunny D
If there's
make it
a
in
guy
there?
on this
No.
thing, he's
No,
got a
Sonny
mullet.
Sunny D is not in our national flag at all.
Definitely Sunny D is on this thing.
I couldn't remember where we landed.
We've
on
outvoted.
No Sunny D, no scuba diving is in the flag.
Wait, what kind of political situation are we talking about in this country? Are we democracy? Are we republic? What's going on? Because
We're a theocracy.
we're definitely putting Sunny D in this flag. we've outvoted
All right,
it.
I guess we're a democracy. I guess I'm going to lose this bet then?
Unless it was like a
Yeah, you don't have to
dictatorship,
drink
Jeff,
it.
and
We're just
I mean
gonna
you're in
have it
charge.
country.
It's your show, so it could be a dictatorship, but that's what I was asking about.
All right, we'll be a democracy, and I guess we'll have Sunny D on the flag. Even though, hey, I might start my own political party after this and try to get some.
Revolution. Country hasn't even started yet, and there's already talks of
I
revolution.
might overthrow the current government just because I don't like Sunny fucking D.
Yeah, I mean, is there another reason? No, and to be fair, I like Sunny D a lot. I just can't have it.
Right.
So.
Those of you that don't know the Sunny D story need to go back to episode.
Jeff will fill that in
I
and
cannot
post.
remember which
But
one.
the important thing is Jeff said it's just I can go the rest of my life without drinking it.
That's
you know?
what it is. That's what it is.
I mean, I think I could go the rest of my life without
Yeah,
drinking it too,
really-
but
I think the only
to be
person who can
fair-
is Justin, and he legitimately every time I go to his house.
oh yeah, that's right.
adds Sunny D.
I saw fucking Sunny D in his at his refrigerator.
And I swear nobody actually drinks it. I swear he's just doing it to
Fuck with
taunt
you.
me.
Yeah. Maybe the white elephant this year. It'll be a 6-pack of Sunny D.
That's a good idea. Hopefully this
Don't
episode
put
doesn't
any.
come out. Give him any ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't-
Justin, don't fucking watch this episode.
But okay, so the Country Boys,
Watch them.
the Country Boys flag. So we have this as like our logo, maybe some sort of crest, something. What else?
Yeah, I mean, we're
Do we
talking
have-
about a coat of arms, like Sunny D in one side.
We're saying our flag. So this is our country. So we have the coat of arms in the center. Let's say.
yeah.
And then what's on the rest of the flag? We're
Just black.
gonna go purple. We got to go purple because
gotta go
no
purple.
one else
No one
has
else
it.
is rocking purple.
True.
So we could do like purple and black stripes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool. I
Purple
like
and
that.
black.
Black.
Yeah.
Purple and black.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Maybe like how the English flag. It's like
Pittsburgh.
the like an X.
We need a song. I think that's the next thing though, is we get our coat of arms and our flag made. Then we like get a rapper, it's just like to push it, to talk about it, the colors, what is in it, so people care about it.
What is a country boy?
Yeah,
I'm a boy.
Oh, they're here. They're here.
I think you're already onto something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the first
Maybe we
song.
will record it. We don't need another.
God, I hope not.
All right. Well, I mean, I think we have a pretty good idea of what our flag or coat of arms will look like, but
Well, we need Justin's input too.
yeah, well,
And then we're gonna get this shit made.
we'll leave it here,
Actually
and
make a
then
flag.
we'll just send this episode, or whenever we come to a conclusion, we'll just send it to a graphic designer and say, hey, we told you what we wanted. Here, do
Can we
it.
Fiverr this? Be like, look, watch our episode, like it, and then I want you to come up with something based on what we talked about, because there's enough info there to make something fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's true.
Look, Rome wasn't built in a day. CountryBoy Island isn't built in a day either. All right, so
Which begs the question: where's our island going to be?
Ooh.
I think close to Dominica as far as
That's about all we can afford is that area. We're looking for stuff that just formed from volcanic ash.
That's a good point.
there is Snake Island over in
Austin.
the middle of Lake Austin. Maybe we could colonize there
Bam.
until people notice.
Yeah.
Until people notice.
It's like I think there's a bum camp down there. No, it's just
I know those guys
boys.
aren't bums; they're just idiots.
They're legitimate.
I mean, if we made it look like the Ewok village, and it was like built up so the snakes weren't fucking with us, I feel there's something there.
I feel empowered.
Are
I'm
you scared
strong.
of snakes?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, not at all.
Okay.
But it's called Snake Island, so I just figured they're gonna
Yeah,
bite you.
there's snakes
There's
there.
gonna be.
So you got to be on your toes when you're there. All right, so we've gone over the physical stuff. We know what that's like. We get it. Island.
Caribbean.
Now let's go into the history. Where look, there's a lot here. So first it was French, then it was British, and then it was independent. All right, so cultural. No, I'm just kidding. But that's really all I got to.
I was definitely waiting for a lot more.
So they're like getting
and
their independence probably around the same time everyone else was kind of getting their independence. Like,
Yeah, so I think
Probably.
they
All the countries independent. Throw your terror.
You and the damn. Is that the second Beyonce song you sung tonight?
Second Destiny's Child.
Whatever.
I don't identify with Beyonce. I do identify with Destiny's Child. You know that about me, man.
Oh, dude.
Changing the lyrics.
It very well could be the same song, and I changed the lyrics.
Back in the day, it was a haven for pirates, so
Fuck yeah.
there's rumors of sunken ships and treasure.
Okay.
So, hey, that's something it's got going for it, but not, I don't know. There wasn't too much to sit out with the history that's
Cool.
just because I think too, it was very uninhabited compared to a lot of the other islands. So because of like the rugged terrain and everything.
Because of volcanoes or some shit?
Volcanic.
Yeah, it's just, it never had a big settlement like some of the other islands. Or like the city never got as big. But I think because, the volcanoes, the just kind of jagged terrain compared to most places, it's just different. So,
Right.
So that's why. But kind of going into that, so we were saying there was the original people, and you don't hear a lot about like indigenous Caribbean. A lot of the people in the Caribbean, they're either like African, European, but there's not a whole lot of like native Caribbean people that comes to mind or that you know of.
Yeah,
Right?
who are they? I mean, honestly, like,
They all came from somewhere else, essentially, is what we were trying to say.
Well, most of the native Caribbean people who lived on the islands, like native Puerto Ricans or native Dominicans, like a lot of them died like when the explorers got there, just from disease and genocide and whatever else. But this place actually has the highest concentration of like native Caribbean people that are still around.
cool.
That's pretty tight.
So
OG.
it's the Kalinago people, and they're around in some of the other islands, but I think there's 3,000 of them in
Dominica.
Dominica.
I
But
don't know. I'm saying that.
no, you
got it right.
were right. I was going to say Dominica.
I feel like I want to too. Like I really do.
Yeah, it's just it needs to be like, instead of an I, like EE, like Dominica.
Yeah. Something for us honkies.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what?
we're saying
They
it
should
wrong.
really change it to accommodate us. Sick of it.
Not to be all white, but could you change things to accommodate me?
But yeah, so these people, I think it's because of the mountain terrain. They were basically able to hide out in the mountains. They kind of remained on their own for a long time. But the Caribe people were kind of like the group of people that were in the Caribbean before everything was colonized. But the Kalinago people are these people who were the last ones. But they say with these people back in the day that they used to eat their enemies. So they were cannibals.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right.
So legend has it, they defeat their enemies. They wouldn't take them into captivity. They would eat them. But that got me thinking.
Only their enemies. They didn't eat anything else, or wasn't like a part of their regular diet. They would just eat their enemies, people that they killed.
That's what I heard. But there wasn't a whole lot of information
That's what you heard.
It's pretty resourceful.
Yeah.
out there. Let's go into cannibalism. If you had to eat somebody, would you? Would you eat let's just say in a scenario where it was ethical, or it wasn't like an enemy, or it wasn't like
You had to.
you had to.
Sure.
Where do your ethics come from?
Well, let's just say somebody who you knew was like,
As a philosophy minor
I
at
want-
the great University of Florida State,
if somebody on like in their will was like, I want everyone to eat me, like, would you draw the line there? Would you never eat somebody?
like what?
I would eat somebody out of necessity to live, like in that book or movie.
Like if you had to. Yeah.
Alive,
if I had to for survival,
I guess that's the question:
would-
is where do
I
you
would-
draw the line of cannibalism?
if it means that
If
I'm
your
gonna die if I
worst
don't
case,
eat it.
if I'm dying,
If I'm gonna die without eating Jason, I'm sorry, dude. I gotta.
No,
eat
it's all right. Are you gonna slow cook me or what?
I don't know.
If you
I
can,
don't know.
I just want me to be most delicious for you. Like if you're gonna eat me, I don't want you to be like, "Ugh, it was all right meal." Be like, if you have to put me in fucking butter or like let it soak for 2 fucking
Well, I'm
months,
probably not gonna have butter, though.
well, or whatever, Worcestershire sauce, whatever is
I'm gonna have
available.
that.
You know,
in a zombie apocalypse, like you're on your last, like, eat me, but make sure it's good.
Probably being roasted on a spick or
Or fucking raw, you tart.
or smoked like a jerky.
Yeah, smoke me.
You know what I mean?
Smoke me.
Yeah, you
Smoke
want to
me,
be
bitch.
smoked. You want to be smoked.
Yeah.
I don't care if I taste good, just fucking smoke me.
What's that movie with Method Man and
How
Redman?
High?
This is it sounds like some shit that they would talk about.
I'd do it.
Have you
No,
seen
wait.
Okay,
Hold on.
sorry.
Are you taking him out?
No.
Like, this comes to this,
I'm
like
not
Jason's
taking anybody
dying.
out.
No, it's like,
No.
Okay.
He's
okay,
dead, he's deceased.
here's the scenario. We all moved to CountryBoy Island.
Jason
We're
says
there-
something fucked up. Shane
No.
kills him.
No. We don't have
that
any.
happened?
We don't have any resources because we didn't plan out CountryBoy Island at all. And we get there and we're just like, oh,
Oh,
fuck.
shit,
We didn't
food.
think about anything. Food.
Yeah.
Jason slips and a coconut hits him and he's dying and he's saying,
Coconut
Shane,
sauce.
I know there's no food, but eat me.
But smoke me first.
Smoke me, bro.
Would you do it? I mean, I guess if there's no food.
I mean, there's another option. It's if you don't slip, maybe you just have to cut off your own leg and just eat yourself, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you kind of
that's
just
true.
munch on yourself.
So what-
Everybody kind of eats on each other or themselves, and I don't know. I mean, at what point do you find food? Or like,
Now you're talking about an orgy, dude.
We didn't go there.
I'm just thinking, if I don't
What
want to
if-
kill anyone, I'd rather like chop off my own foot and eat that. than,
Have
like,
you seen the
kill one of
movie
you guys.
Alive? I think
No.
no, not Alive. It's a cannibalism movie, and it's like basically like crosses like Alfred Packer, who like is Cannibal the Musical, who actually was the first person to ever get convicted of cannibalism in the U.S. But it's like basically that like when you eat someone else's flesh, you become like stronger, you know, in that movie.
Well,
So
that's
it's
what
like,
that's what these.
No, don't you get like trichinosis or something? Like what?
that's pig.
Oh.
No, and there's something that you get when you eat.
Yeah, if you eat your own people, it's
It's like
it's like mad cow disease. That's what they got from eating mad
Oh
cows.
yeah,
eating
yeah,
cows.
you're right. And actually,
I thought it was called, like,
have you seen
trichinosis
Book
or
of-
something.
Have you guys seen Book of Eli?
Yeah,
And they like basically they say that like once you start eating humans, you get a shake.
yeah.
They're like once you've eaten, so like Denzel, excellent actor, you know, kills
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He's like he knows that they're like trying to trick them because he's like, oh look, they're shaking. So if you guys get the shakes after you eat that Jason meat, you know it was good because you can't get any more because you're getting the shakes for it.
Well, spoiler alert: Denzel didn't say. He didn't. Never mind.
What?
Never
I
mind.
haven't seen
Never
it.
I've
mind.
seen
No
it.
spoilers.
I've seen
All
it.
right, all right.
Dude,
Never
Dude,
mind.
that
Never
movie came
mind.
out in like 06. It's a
great movie. It's a great
It
movie.
is great. I'm not shitting
I'll
on
probably
it.
never watch it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Nah, you should watch it.
Oh,
should
yeah, you
watch
should
it.
totally watch it, man. It's good.
But yeah, it's like trichinosis or something.
Okay, yeah, I believe you. Yeah,
I think.
it's humanosis.
Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to eat humans, but
No,
No,
I
ape
can't
doesn't
remember
kill
why it
ape,
is.
and human doesn't kill human.
under no circumstances, unless it was we're on CountryBoy Island and we're out of food, and
Yeah.
Jason
Someone's-
sacrifices
Yeah,
himself.
Sure.
we're dying without eating some sort
Because
of
I'm the
meat.
oldest.
I feel like,
Well, you get some nice,
Thank you, lean muscle.
you know what I mean?
yeah, I think if we have to pick a country boy to eat, I think it's a unanimous
Oh,
Jason.
yeah. Thank you, guys. That's so nice. I mean, if
making the
Justin
raft.
was here, though.
No, there's no meat on those bones. No offense.
No, yeah.
Ooh, is there shit talking between the?
Yeah. Oh, we've been partying
He's
too
not
much.
here, so-
I guess we haven't addressed the issue that Justin he's not here in Champagne Chains.
Wait, did something happen to Justin?
No, I wanted to make it seem like it, but no.
I'm sure we'll be
Justin,
back for the next one.
Justin's out. Champagne Chains filling in. So
No bad blood. I love Justin. He's my homie.
No, but
I wanted to build up the tension though, a little of
well, if we cut to commercial right there, you're like, what? What?
Here's the other thing, though. We're definitely sewing our rafts to get off of the island out of their hair, right? Like we're tying the bamboo
Oh yeah.
out of there. Okay.
Yeah.
But your hair is going to be long by then too, because why are you trying to leave CountryBoy Islands?
no. We're in this scenario
If
where
we're in the scenario that we're dying and having to eat you,
don't you ever say I would leave CountryBoy Island if I didn't have to.
how dare you?
We're trying to build a fucking paradise.
It is.
A utopia.
It's a
and you're
utopia.
talking
That's
about
the scenario.
leaving.
The scenario is we try to build a paradise, but then we forget, oh yeah, fuck, we need food,
Food,
money,
water,
and everything else. So then we have to
pie.
now escape from CountryBoy Island.
Wow.
And maybe
Ooh,
there's
maybe that's the next Backyard Boys movie, Escape from CountryBoy Island.
Hey.
It's a little bit of cross promotion. You know, we get some more subscribers on both ends.
I can see it.
We'll get Noah.
But yeah, so I think we all stand unanimous. Not even trying human.
Not unless you have to.
Yeah.
Not
And if we
even
do,
like-
it's slow cooked.
If someone's like, look, they died peacefully and this is what they wanted.
Yeah.
Fuck no, right?
Yeah. I mean, I want the Viking funeral. You know, you put me on the boat and you shoot and it burns. Yeah, because that's badass. Like,
Yeah. But not on CountryBoy Island.
But
if-
we don't Country Boy Island. We need the nutrients.
We need nourishment,
We need
we need our calories, dude.
calories.
We're not going to burn you in the ocean.
Are you kidding me? Fire?
So one of the things with this place culturally is they have a lot of festivals and a lot of celebrations, but basically like every food, every animal gets their own day of like basically has their own party. So that's kind of a unique thing to them where they just have I guess a bunch of festivals about everything.
Kind of like how in the U.S. we have a day for fucking everything.
Yeah, every day has something.
Banana day.
Yeah.
Cookie day.
National
it's just-
Quiche Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate
It's like, what the
quiche.
fuck?
Everyone hates quiche. Let's be real.
But they actually celebrate it. They don't just I don't know.
Put it on a calendar.
Put it on
Yeah.
Instagram of like, oh, it's National Banana
yeah.
Day.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
deal.
I mean, it's like National Tequila Day, like every other week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Or it's margarita. With
I swear
tequila
to God,
in it.
yeah, I
Or-
swear
like-
to God.
This is actually shots of Tequila Day. Last week was Tequila Day.
Totally different.
And the week before that was Paloma Day, and the week before that was I don't know, I
Any
can't-
Mexican
Mezcal
martini.
Day.
Mexican
It's like that's the same
martini
shit.
day.
I'm getting fucking thirsty, guys.
We're going to AA after this.
All right, so getting into the drinks,
Country
talking
Boys does
about
not believe in AA.
drinks. Some of the food and drinks is big there. A lot of the kind of standard Caribbean fare, but conch. They did have something manikou, which is like small possum.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know. Not trying that, but
You haven't eaten possum, dude? We're the country boys.
have you eaten
And
possum?
no.
I
But
guess
we're the country
I guess
boys.
it's
So
probably
Such a
too
fake.
close to a raccoon, right? But yeah, no possum. I feel the same way about possums as I do about bats.
possum's the one.
They're
that-
kind of dirty animals.
Yeah, they're dirty animals.
And pigs, but pigs are delicious.
Gosh, man.
They're
Yeah,
so
they are so
tasty.
good, you're right.
All the parts of them taste good. Even the bad parts, you know?
Yeah,
What's a bad part?
I mean, I don't know, but like bacon is their back fat, right? It's fucking man. So good.
Yeah.
so the other thing they have.
My back fat, probably not that good. You guys let me know.
Oh, we'll let you know.
I mean, I won't.
We'll cook you. Hopefully, we'll cook you in a way that keeps you alive for as
Yes.
long as possible.
Jason, your back straps.
Delicious.
Just
Yeah.
slice off a couple pieces of your
In
calf.
Valhalla.
Go from the calf down.
Your calf's delicious, and actually, we need your hair for that wrap. So sorry.
But like the Native Americans, I want you to use every part of me.
Right.
Every
But we're going to keep you
part.
as alive as possible throughout the entire process.
Thank you. Like a sadistic mummy.
So we can tell you.
Mummification.
And we like you, Jason, and we want to keep you alive for as long as
Okay, so
possible.
here's a question: would you eat yourself in that scenario?
I would jerky myself and eat the fuck out of myself.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you had a leg cut off and everyone's eating it, and
I'm not.
You
gonna
might-
take a
you
Might as
piece.
well
like-
join
Yeah.
in.
And they're all talking about how good I am. Like, wow. Let me see.
the other thing they have sea moss, which is a beverage made of seaweed, which sounds
Awesome.
Terrible.
Seaweed's pretty good though, isn't it? Like,
seaweed's
Kelp?
good, but
Yeah.
like a
Actually,
seaweed
it's been a while since
drink,
I've had seaweed. You're
a
right.
seaweed drink that's not like just seaweed water.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs to be alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like then I'm in.
Yeah, this was not alcoholic.
Oh, it's healthy
blended up.
and it's alcoholic. I'm in.
So for alcohol, they do have a lot of rum. They have a lot of rum punches, stuff like that.
Yummy.
Do they grow a lot of sugar cane?
They do have sugar cane.
Okay, I figured.
I don't think as much as some of the other islands, just because they're more
Rugged.
The volcanic
but
mountains.
I did see something where I think it was only 20% of the island is actually farmable,
Sure.
and most of the island is jungle mountains.
I would imagine that's pretty lush though. Like, doesn't that volcanic ash kind of create for great soil?
Yeah.
Definitely. That's where all the
I think
best
it-
coffee growing regions are in
Yeah,
volcanic.
That's right.
it does. I just think with this place, it's just too the terrain is
There's
just
not
too.
enough. Yeah.
It's not flat enough.
It's not economical to like
Yeah.
scale
Yeah,
farming.
that makes sense.
right?
And then one thing I did see, there's a frog that's I guess native to this island, but it's known as mountain chicken. So I assume they eat this frog. If you're calling it mountain chicken, then
I wonder if it's big.
I mean, frog's good.
Yeah, I've had frog. The only problem is just there's like a lot of bones. It's just like not a big
it's
enough
like a
animal.
quail or something.
Yeah, it's like the meat is fucking delicious and all that. It's just
A lot.
There's a lot of work to
Right.
get it.
Right.
Yeah. And then just kind of wrapping it up here, the activities, all your basic Caribbean stuff. You can snorkel, you can
Scuba.
scuba dive. I don't think it's a mecca for scuba diving, but you could do
I'm
it.
sure it's good.
Yeah.
Decent. It's in the Caribbean.
It's probably good. You can do all the water stuff.
Definitely a reef around somewhere.
At least just to kind of wrap it up, the last big thing that's something you could do here is there's whale watching year round, and it's actually
What type of whale? Do you know?
so sperm whales,
Oh,
but then
one of my
also
favorites.
Your favorite. Yeah.
My favorite is the humpback.
what do
and
you
the
like about
sperm.
sperm whales?
He just likes the name.
It is still
Tell me one thing about a sperm whale. Give me one fact.
Didn't know
take
anything.
shit. They don't take shit from anybody. That's what I like about sperm whales.
Oh, they're aggressive.
They give it.
Is that-
They give it. They don't take it.
Okay, well, you knew more than I thought. So hey, maybe you can go here and watch them in the act. But
Is it really whale watching?
yeah,
in the
so
Caribbean?
sperm whales actually live around this island year round because the water's warm, probably from the volcanoes. Probably, hey, you might
Also,
find a
where it's at in the globe.
yeah, but I think just I don't know something about this island. Maybe it's Champagne Bay where those whales feel all nice and comfy.
Maybe it's
they
Boiling
like
Lake.
Sean.
Fancy
Maybe it's
whales.
Boiling Lake.
What kind of whales are we talking about?
So sperm whales were the big thing. Where I think it's
Really?
the only
Okay.
place you can see sperm whales year round. They're just always there. But they did say not just other whales, but dolphins and
Right.
just all kinds of big sea creatures. We've kind of gone through the run through. We already kind of know the answer to this, but what are we saying? Are we going there?
I mean, I'm down.
I would go there. Yeah, I really want to see this Valley of Disillusion.
Yeah.
I'm really
the Valley of
intrigued by that.
Disillusion and the Boiling Lake.
And
Boiling
yeah,
Lake.
that too. And
Yeah.
of course, Champagne Bay. I mean, gotta see
Fuck
that.
yeah, sounds
see some
awesome.
whales, some dolphins.
Sperm.
I mean, you're probably not like, drinking a whole bunch, but I think it would be a cool experience.
Well, I think there's a lot of rum there, so I think
Yeah,
You
you're
are
probably
drinking.
drinking.
you can be drinking.
You are
Well,
drinking.
then, it's a for sure yes.
Right.
I'm going.
There's alcohol. There's some volcanoes, some weird lakes, and some sperm whales for Jason.
For everyone. Not just me,
But mostly.
but mostly me.
Mostly you. Yeah, I think that sounds.
Are you going?
I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, no, I think I'm definitely going. I think one thing for me, at least with a lot of the Caribbean islands, you're just like, oh, it's a beach. Oh, it's drinks on the beach, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
is awesome.
Cool. Sure.
But for me, I want something else too. Oh, what else is there?
We're the country
This
boys.
place-
We're not the basic boys.
This place,
You know, we're not like, oh, sandy water. Like, there's more to us than that.
this place having the
Not
volcanoes
that much.
and all the other stuff. It seems like there's just a little bit more than just, hey, sorry, St. Kitts and Nevis. But this place sounds more exciting. I'm going to say it.
St. Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts and Levia, because I'm going to Dominica. But yeah, now I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. How hard is it to get there, though? That's probably.
I
Ooh,
mean,
good question.
yeah, how much are
What's
flights?
the close? Is there
It's
an airport?
probably not. But I feel like just from when I was
Probably a multiple
researching,
flight thing.
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
expensive
there's no
to get
direct from
there,
Austin.
Yeah.
but probably not super cheap when you're there. But probably not. It didn't seem like it was.
Yeah.
I don't know, one of the very expensive islands.
Not
but-
like St. Lucia or some other bullshit
Right.
that's been commodity.
So I think it's probably affordable once you're there, but it's probably not cheap to get there just because
Right.
they don't.
But
They don't have a lot of.
It does seem like the
travel.
islands fuck you. You know that like they'll offer like sweet the ones that are bigger and have more tourists, they'll have cheaper flights. But then you get there and the hotels are like $300 a night. You know, then like the shittier islands are like really expensive to get to, but then everything's dirt cheap when you get there, but no one goes there.
That's how I think this is, where it's probably more expensive to get there, and then once you're there, not too bad.
Sure.
Right.
I think we've wrapped this one up. Let's
Too tight.
Tubes tight.
talk about what we're doing for the next episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
next?
Ooh, yeah, what are we doing?
You're a
Next episode, I don't think we're gonna go to a country, but I think we're gonna
territory.
take a look back at all the countries that we've been to.
Ooh, a recap.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna do a recap. We're gonna do the best of. We're gonna give out awards to each country that deserves them.
What about, I was thinking, could we do like a test where like you have a test for us? Like a, and then it's like
Please, God, no.
how well are you listening?
Please, God, no.
If so,
All right,
none
well,
of the-
multiple
none of the questions-
choice, though.
none-
You know-
Multiple choice. I know you do well.
Anything about the countries, it's going to be all the other shit we talked
Other
about in
stuff.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fan Sean over here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We can do some tests, but basically, we're gonna give out awards for all the countries that we've been to, and we're gonna see which one out of this will be our 20th episode. So out of the 20
Whoa,
countries,
we made it. They
We're gonna
said
say-
we wouldn't.
as of now, where do we stand? Who's the best? Who's the worst? Who's the middle of the road? So
right.
we're gonna answer all those questions on the next episode, and it's gonna be
There's a couple bad
it's gonna be a
boys
joyous
that
event.
are-
So we'll see you then in episode 20, the big dog.
Big dog.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.